Guys, my name is Crypto Bandit and welcome to the Money Heist Team channel. And where I cover all of my heists that I'm currently doing. Now, what do I mean by heist? Well, if you don't know, DeFi is the wild, wild west. Anytime you invest in any of these platforms, it's like robbing a bank. High risk, high reward. These platforms, they're like banks. We, the investors, we're like bank robbers. All we're trying to do is get in and get out with as much money as we can without getting caught with the bag in hand by the rug police. Now, guys, put on your ski masks, grab your shotguns, and follow along on a heist that I've been doing for a little over 24 hours now. And this one is called K-100, keeping it 100, okay? Now, I made a video yesterday. Just want to do a follow-up video because there's a lot of questions, a lot of confusion, a lot of, just a lot of things going back and forth, all right? People are just confused on some of these things. If only there was a place on this platform that you could go to kind of like look at some of these questions that people have, all right? Maybe some questions you might have. There might be answers and somewhere around here. I don't know where we could find those answers, but if only some of these devs would be smart enough to put like a little section, where people might have questions and answers and stuff like that. If only. I don't know. What do you guys think? If only. But because there's none of that, I'm gonna do it for you guys, right? Look, man, here it is. I'm gonna kind of clear the air because there's a lot of going back and forth. People are confused. And you know what, man? If you just come over here and just frequently ask questions, you can find all the answers. All right. People want to talk about hitting this and this, they're things they're not telling you. Like, look, everything is here. Everything is here to clarify, right? So let's get right into it. Number one, what is this? It is a trading platform that lets you earn 10% per day for 10 business days, Monday through Friday, business, right? So if you do the math, 10%, if I put it $1,000 in 10 business days, I'm going to make $1,000. Now you're asking, well, how in the world am I going to make profit? At the end, you're going to receive 25% of your capital. So what does that mean? You're going to earn a total of 125% in 2 weeks, okay? And in 2 weeks, you're going to earn 125%. But here we go, because here's where the confusion, people treating this shit like algebra. Now, there is a withdrawal fee. It is not hidden. It is not like you withdraw, that they take it out and you didn't know. It is right here in the frequently asked questions. And as a matter of fact, when you go to withdraw, it tells you that there's a withdrawal fee of 10%. Like, there's nothing hidden about it. It tells you everything you need to know. So in grand scheme of things, right, you're earning 115%. 100% profit, or your ROI, right? And 15% net profit. All right. So you're pretty much earning 15% in 2 weeks, which I think that's still good. That is still good, because if you had some of you guys never had a CD account or a savings account, and it shows 15% in 2 days or in 2 weeks is still pretty good. Now, how do I feel about the 10%? Look, man, if that 10% is going back into the platform to, pay people out along with trading, look, I think it's new. I think this might crack the code, right, for drugs. A lot of platforms can't sustain because it just can't pay that many people out, right? So if this is a good way to pay people out, then by all means, then do it. I don't give a damn. Some of you guys are out here paying 30% in Ethereum fees. I say, you're paying 30% in Ethereum fees and talking about, oh, today Ethereum's cheap. I only pay $600, and you're complaining about fucking 10%. Look, if that 10% is the difference you making or breaking, then set this one aside. And by all means, let other people, continue robbing this bank. If you don't have an opinion, you can go here like, I don't like this. Then by all means, hit it, quit it, and that's it. There's just too many people that just want to continue talking. Look, dogs, I get it. You don't like it, but whatever. Now, this is what I tell people. Come over here. Look at all these, and it's going to tell you everything you fucking need to know about this platform. I don't mean to curse, but people are asking stupid-ass questions, all right? Let's go to investments, all right? Now, here we go. What is a minimum deposit? It tells you right there, $100, right? How long my deposit work? It works 10 business days, Monday through Friday, guys, not Saturday and Sundays. You don't get paid on Saturday and Sundays. If you put in a withdrawal on Saturday, it's not gonna start processing to the weekdays, okay? So just keep that in mind. It also takes 24 to 96 hours for your money to be processed, all right? Let's go to withdrawal right here. Look at right there, look. Yes, there is a withdrawal fee, guys. There's a withdrawal. It says it right there. Your account balance is credited revenue in 24 hours. All right, tells you your minimum. All right, here we go. you cannot compound. All right, so that means you have to withdraw your money. Because I heard someone like, oh, how do you compound? Look, man, it says it right there. You have to withdraw your money and then put it back into the platform. All right, can I withdraw funds on the weekends? Yes, you can request payouts on the weekend. However, all withdrawal process during business days, Monday to Friday. All right, how long does it take to withdraw funds? First come, first serve, 24 to 96 hours, guys. It says it in there. Guys, all of these things are here. There's no secrets, there's nothing, all right? So another thing, let's, I just want to clarify that up, all right? So here we go. So this thing just started. It's been over, I was say a little bit over 24 hours, right? And so far, so good, man. These are all the deposits so far. I mean, people are really coming in. Revenues paid, all right? Network built. So as you guys can see, over 170,000 deposited, almost 1,100 people joined. All right, so far so good. Frequently asked question, yes, there's a 10% fee. If people, there's a 10% fee, you get paid 10% for 10 business days. Then at the end they give you 25%, and people heads are exploding. Okay, so at the end of the 10 days, 10 business days, you're gonna get really right. You're really gonna get 100. All right, you're really gonna get 115%. Okay, guys, you're gonna get 150%. I just want you to just remember that. Okay, that is what you're getting, 115%. So if you want to know how much you're getting, you don't have to do the math. 150%. You can add it and everything. Okay, so this is my account right here. As you guys can see, this is what I have. All right. I deposited $1,945. I have 9 days remaining. I'll get paid today. Okay. And then at the end of the day, like I said, what I'm doing, I'm gonna wait till the 2 weeks are up and then go back in. So they can just take the whole 10% in one shot. Okay. That's what I'm doing. So I'm not doing 10% every single day. Okay. So how to start? Look, you go to invest. Matter of fact, let me just show you something. If I want to go to withdrawal, all right. Let me see. I don't want to show you my, let me see. Does it show? Okay, it doesn't really show the pin. All right, let me just give me 1 second. Or, matter of fact, I don't want to, I'm stupid. I was trying to show you something. Look, withdrawal fee right here. Withdrawal fee, 10%, guys. So what I'm trying to say is there's nothing hidden about this. It tells you exactly how much you're going to make. It says 10%, guys. 10%, that is what they're going to take out of you, okay? Then you come over here. It has all your stats. That's what I like about it. It kind of tells you your stats, all your deposits. All these canceled, I did that because I was just kind of trying to make a YouTube video. Just wanted to show you guys, like, hey, you type it in, you cancel it, whatever. So these are all canceled. I did that. But yeah, man, this is it right here. Tells you everything you need to know. I'm kind of just letting you guys know how this thing works, why I'm invested in this. Even, the reason is, if you don't know who Terrence is, he is not the developer, he's not the dev, he's the owner behind this. All right. There's a difference. There's a difference between having your own platform and having a dev, right? But this is his platform. All right. And one thing about that, why I went into this one, is because number one, there's a face behind the platform. Now, does that really matter? No, not really, but he has a lot to lose. I believe he has a lot to lose. And I say that because he has a big YouTube follower. All right. He also has another platform. I forgot what it stands for. It's like Triple M. That's closed out for anyone. It's already closed out, but I think it had a TBL over $1 million, a trading platform, and it's already closed out, and it's going well. All right. So he already has that platform. He has, over a portfolio over, over $1 million, right? So he has a lot to lose to throw in a project, and if it rugs or whatever, he has a lot to lose. And that's why I'm using that. And that sounds crazy. I'm using that to my advantage. All right. I'm using that to my advantage. All right. I'm going to take that as an advantage because this dude is not just going to come out here and just going to throw a platform to shit rugs, and he's going to lose a lot of credibility. And that's why I'm using that to my advantage. All right. That's why I joined this platform. I usually don't join platform that like it's mainstream, meaning like a lot of people know about it. But this is one platform that I joined because a lot of, he does have a lot of followers. All right. He is involved in big projects. Every time he does go in, he goes heavy, 20, 30, 40. And I've been following for a minute, about 6, 7 months. And he is part of like these big whales that are out there in other projects, right? So that's why I followed him. That's why I decided to jump in. Um, Now, I don't know this man. I'm not saying that he's a great man. I don't know him. All right. I don't know him. All right. This man could be a pimp at night, sells drugs in the middle with all that. I don't know. All I'm saying is that this man is making money. I got to follow the money. He has a huge following, right? He does have his own platform already that's been successful and is still going. It hasn't rug. It's been out for, I want to say 2 or 3 months. Don't quote me, probably more, but it's still going. So I got to take that into consideration, right? I have to take that into consideration when it comes to this platform. So, you got to use strategy, not your emotion. A lot of people might not like him. That is fine. But I'm using this as an advantage for me to make money. I'm using his fame and his platform to make money. That's the way I look at it. He has more to lose than I do. I lose if this thing rugs. I lose, 1,900 bucks. Well, about $1,000, right? Whatever. Minus this when I withdraw this, right? He has more to lose than I do. His reputation, his money, all that. So that's why I'm doing this, guys. So I wanted to make an update video. A lot of confusion on this 10% fee. Why is this? Look, man, if 10% is what they're taking out to come back into this platform to be sustainable, then let it be, man. It's only 10%, right? If you don't feel like that's not good, then by all means, set this one aside. But maybe this 10% is what cracks the code with all these rugs. Maybe that's what's sustaining, right? There's projects out there, 12 by 12, get 12% for 12 days, get 15%. They're not even making it a month or 2 weeks or 3 weeks because too many people are coming in and coming out. They're not even making one cycle. So if this is the way to do it, then by all means, you know what? Then I can't get mad. I can't get mad, and I'm not gonna get mad, right? So if this is the way, the 10%, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, man, I just wanted to clarify some things about the 10% fee. It's not hidden. It's not like you take it out. It tells you right there when you withdraw. Hold on now. Hold on. Withdraw. It tells you right there, frequently asked questions. All right. And then people's minds are being blown with all these formulas. Just know this. At the end of the 10 business days, you're going to get 50% profit. All right. You're going to get 15% profit. You're going to get your initial plus 15% added on top of that. That's all you need to know. 115 altogether. Once everything, if you withdraw once a week, right? If you withdraw once every cycle. All right. So I just wanted to, oh, look, I just got paid. So you see that? Man, it just happened live right here. Whole snap. So I just got paid. You guys can see I have eight more days remaining. Just got paid. Just know that starting tomorrow, right? Starting tomorrow, it is the weekend, so I will not get paid Saturday and Sunday. All right. But yeah, man, guys, let me know what you guys think. Just wanted to clarify this. Why join this platform? Is this thing going to make it? What do I think? Look, I'm in this. I like it so far. I have withdrew. I'm gonna withdraw. My cycle's up. I'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, man, it's up to you guys to come in here, continue doing your research. All right. Also, don't forget to join my Telegram group, the Money Heist team. And like always, guys, please stay safe from the rug police. I will see you guys next time. Peace.